All right, everyone, welcome to your pick a card reading for how do your friends truly feel about you? What are their hidden feelings about you? How do they think about you? What are some unspoken feelings about you that they wish they could express to you, but for one reason or another, they just can't? So, with that being said, take a moment to think about your friend group. It can be more than one person. It could be one or more of the selections before you. So you have five pals to choose from. The first pal is Rah Digga with connectivity. The second pal is Erykah Badu with spirituality. The third pal is Foxy Brown with attitude. The fourth is Rihanna, dominance. And the fifth, I hope I'm not pronouncing this incorrectly, but Bahamadia with knowledge. So those are your five selections. Take a moment if you need. If not, I will see you over there. Pause if you need to, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Okay, so for those of you who chose Rah Digga Connectivity, this is your reading for how your friends truly feel about you. So, starting off, you want to get a general sense of your friends' feelings overall about you. And if you chose Rah Digga, it signifies that you're very connected. You have a lot of friends through a very intricate, network. You know how to talk to people, you know how to make those connections, and meet the right people, and you have those social skills down pat. And they see you as someone who is extremely talented at that. They also see you as someone who um, makes friends with or makes connections with very powerful people, very mighty people, very people in authority, and you're able to rub shoulders with them with ease. You're a solitary type of person. You like to be to yourself. You like a clean space, good energy, good vibes. You may live near the water or on like an island of some sort. Um, or just simply live near the water or a lake. Um, you're also very intelligent. You're very smart. You're very book smart. You probably graduated from college, or you are in college, or you're just very advanced in your career, some way or another, possibly due to your ability to connect with people and to network very well. You are a person who you don't really like to be online a lot or on social media. You're more so of a, you know, it's easy for you to unplug and just not be involved in the mundane things of life or silly low vibrational types of energy. You're very strong-willed, strong-minded. And so they do think highly of you, right? They do. They do want to tell you a lot. They want to talk to you and be more social with you. You are someone who travels a lot. You're just always out and about, and they do want you to have success in your endeavors, whatever you choose to do. They see you as a very extremely successful person. They may feel that you reject them in the sense that um you may think you're better than them, or you're just so, not really like you really think that, but you're just so up there and so connected and so prosperous and wealthy, and the connections that you have, that they do fear that you will or would reject them and their feelings about certain things, their opinions about certain things. Um, Maybe the things that they do is not on par with what you're about, and they may feel like you won't accept them fully for who they are. And just this feeling of, um, you can't sit with us type of feeling, where they're not worthy of being in your presence or being a friend of you. It's almost like if you can't gain something from being in that friendship relationship, then as the other person, you get knocked down. You're not a friend, you're an associate, you're acquaintance, you're, just someone who has to serve some type of purpose in your life, um, type of vibe. You may have befriended them through, kind of like saving them from something, like from a bully, or just a really supportive person at work, and that's how you became friends with them. um you definitely don't hesitate when it comes to making friends, or you make friends very easily, and they become very connected to you very easily. They may have been a part of your family in some type of way, like a step sibling, or a friend of your sibling that ended up becoming your friend. That might be the situation on how you guys met. um they could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Libra, or a Pisces. Yeah. So you're extremely connected. They see you in a pretty, high light. They are a little afraid or intimidated by you. And you might make them paranoid in a sense where they feel like they have to be kind of perfect to be, or they have to be more than what they feel that they are in order to be in your presence and be in your friend group. um and you may be feeling a little hesitant as far as, you know allowing them to enter your core circle. So that is their true feelings about you, how they truly feel about you. For those of you who chose the Rah Digga connectivity card, overall, some of your friends do feel like, you know, maybe you are growing out of that friendship, or maybe they don't have much to offer you in this friendship, and this might be a reasoning why you are disconnecting from them or moving on into something new and something different. But all in all, you're moving to higher heights. You may be a Capricorn, or a Taurus yourself, or just someone who works very hard to get to a certain status in life, and you want a certain comfort in your life, and you're really, cutting out a lot of people and disconnecting from certain people who really just don't bring much to you, and they might get in the way. So, anywho, that's your reading for how your friends see you, view you, and truly feel about you. For those who chose the Rah Digga card, I'll see you in another reading. Bye. Okay, so for those of you who chose Erykah Badu, Spirituality, this is your reading for how your friends truly feel about you. So, starting off with their overall view of you, you are extremely spiritual, you are extremely enlightened, you have a higher consciousness that is, really warmth and comforting, and extremely spiritual, extremely just other realmly. You may practice some sort of a spiritual tradition like Buddhism or Hinduism. You may the occult, or say hoodoo, just any type of not to the traditional religious systems may be in your pursuit or in your realm of study and practice. Your third eye is definitely on fire, and you have visions and you see things and you share that with your friends, and they're always interested to hear more about your enlightenment and the things that you've learned. You're very compassionate. They see you as someone who is extremely compassionate, extremely loving, extremely caring, a prayer warrior, someone who just has a higher um, just higher consciousness, and may even be a higher calling. You bring comfort to all those who are in your presence, and they really just enjoy being around you. You are a wonderful friend to be had. You're very creative and imaginative. You may be a Taurus, an Aries, a Pisces, a Scorpio, Cancer, Libra. You also may be very in tune with the energy that you put out. Your aura is very balanced and bright. It brings a warmth. You're just extremely enlightened. You are, and they view you as someone who's highly spiritual. Very wonderful to be around, and you are filled with joy, which is awesome. Something beautiful about all of these cards, these three cards, is that the eyes are closed. So it's always in a mood of peace, right? You can still see everything. You can see through what people present, because sometimes you can get fooled by what you see. A lot of times people judge the book by its cover. That's what people do. But with you, you don't even care to see. You would rather feel. You feel deeply. So you are an extremely awesome energy and awesome spirit. And that's how they view you. What is unspoken or hidden from you as far as your friends' feelings about you is that obviously, I hope you're happy. They really want you to be happy, and not just, always being that person that gives so much energy to other people, and you don't receive any of that for yourself. They want you to be able to receive that happiness and joy and peace from others as well, which I feel that you are. They don't want to be careless with you. They feel that you need protection. And it's not because you absolutely need it or anything like that, but they feel very protective towards you. And there's a lot of things that they just can't express to you face to face. And they may feel that you feel them intuitively. Like they can't say it, you will feel it. You're very empathic. And sometimes that makes it so that they don't really want to burden you or put things on you, because they really, really care about you and your well-being. And they see you as someone who's vulnerable and needs protection. But overall, they want you to be happy. And that's why they feel those ways. You may have met them a long time ago. May have been a high school friendship that's continued on into your adulthood. It may be something where you were on the same team as them, maybe a part of the same project as them, or, project team. You may have just went to school with these people. Whatever it is, It is people who've been around for a long time and they really know you. And they really appreciate you being a part of their life. Like you really bring light to their life. What are these signs of these friends who think this way about those who chose Erykah Badu? Who are these friends? So they may be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. They may also be any fire sign. Sag just coming through strong, but it could be Aries or a Leo. So yeah, any earth sign, any fire sign is what's coming through as your friendship group who's thinking these thoughts about you. And they really do care, and they're very protective of over you. So you very well could be a Pisces, or a Scorpio or a Cancer. But anyway, it goes strong Capricorn vibes, strong Virgo, Taurus vibes for this friendship group, and any of the fire signs, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius are the friends who are thinking this way about you. So with that being said, for those who chose Erykah Badu, that is your reading for how your friends truly feel about you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so for those who chose Foxy Brown, Attitude, here's your reading for how your friends truly feel about you. So starting off with their general view of you, you are the lady with the attitude. You are sassy. You know what you like. You know what you don't like. You like to be treated a certain type of way. You like to be to yourself. You like solitude time. You are definitely someone who perseveres through a lot. You're strong. You keep moving forward, always moving forward, and you are very mysterious and magical in your own little way. They feel that you have your own style and just your own uniqueness that comes through. You may be biracial or someone of multicultural background and heritage. You may also there's significance with long dark hair. So you may have long dark hair, or you may take care of your hair, or be very conscious about how your hair is done. For the most part, you are very dark and mysterious to them. So you may be a Scorpio, you may be a Pisces, you may also be a Virgo or a Taurus or a Leo. Overall, you have an extremely strong persona, extremely strong personality, and it really speaks. How they secretly, or what's hidden from you as far as their feelings go, what's the unspoken things about you, is that there may be, whether it's the same sex or an opposite sex type of situation, but someone in your friend group is interested in you in more than just friendship. They actually do like you quite a lot with this I fantasize about you. And you know, they may want to make you jealous in some type of way by being with other people, or maybe being with other people helps them not think about you as much, or try to distract them from thinking about you, but in reality, they like you. For others of you, it is a friend who maybe something happened or a situation happened in which they are looking at you differently, and they don't have the same viewpoint of you as they used to have. Um, where it's like you don't hear them, or they can't hear anything you're saying because they're already judging you off of something else that happened in the past. Um, or they feel like you just don't listen, that you are very stubborn, you just don't listen, and they're tired of dealing with you and that. Um, it's almost like they're not really friends. It's more like they are in competition with you, and you just so happen to have taken on a being a part of the group type of situation where it's like, okay, I kind of have to be your friend because you're friends with all my friends, my mutual friends, and you're always going to be around, but I really don't like you. They may feel like you are judgmental or controlling. Um, so you got a lot going on. So you got, you got a few friends who are true friends, like maybe one or two people who are like your true friends, and they're backing you up. But the rest of the people are a little bit on the shady side. You've got people who don't like you. You've got people who see you differently, or you know, um don't have the same respect level you may have for them. You have some people who are in secret competition with you. You have some people who are stalking you, stalking your social media and stuff like that, and judging you off of what you post. Um, and then you also have another person who is, you know, deeply, secretly in love with you. So you got a lot going on. And you have a few people who feel like you are judgmental, and they're trying to, you know, prove to themselves that they don't need your approval, that they don't need you to tell them who they are or anything like that. And, you know, issues. Like I said, you may have met these people through mutual friends. Some of the people came in to your life purposely just to gain access to you, gain information about you. They really don't like you. Other people see you, or other friends in your friend group see you as a blessing in their life. They really like you a lot. They like your confidence that you have, and like no matter what, you just are amazing. Um, Also, they like how you are thinking about the long run, the future. You are preserving things in your life, and you are reaching those long term goals that you've set for yourself. You're always renewing yourself in the sense of, okay, what's next? What's my next achievement? What's my next, um, move? And they really, really like that about you. You may have met them at the bank, or some type of money institution. You may have met them on a trip somewhere, where you're, a girls trip, or guys, trip, whatever. And met them that way, and that's probably how they ended up falling in love with you and your persona, your personality. um, hmm. So yeah, what are the signs of these friends? Who's this friend that likes this person? That's the second one, the Fool. So somebody, it could be an Aquarius, it could be an Aries, but it's somebody, because it's two. It's somebody who you definitely met on a trip, or you guys were doing like a group activity or something like that, a group outing, and you guys met through mutual friends. But it could be an Aries or an Aquarius who's like really interested in you, and feeling you and vibing off of you. Um, and probably deeply in love with you, probably fantasizing about you. Who freaking knows? Somebody that you work with, or somebody that you've done charity with, charity events or something like that. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. But somebody that you've been around them for a while now. It's not a new, not all of you, obviously. Some of you, it is a new relationship or a new friendship or a new person that you just recently met. But for others of you, it's somebody who's been around for a while. Who is this person who is strategizing against, who doesn't like, so we got Judgment. So Scorpio, Scorpio or an Aries, but Scorpio. It's the strong one that's coming through, or a Taurus. So that's your friend group. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or an Aries is in this craziness that's going on. For you, for those who chose Foxy Brown, like, my goodness, you got a lot going on. There's some reevaluating you need to possibly do as far as your friendship group goes, because they that judgment is really judgmental. New friendships needs to come through. Somebody wants something new with you. They want to start something new, something more than just being friends. You can also be a Sagittarius. You know, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's it for you. I'll see you in the next one. Best of luck. Bye. Okay, so for those of you who chose Rihanna, Dominance, this is your reading for how your friends truly feel about you. They think that you are very fierce. You are very, know what you want. You just have an energy about you that is one that overcomes a lot. And they also think that you may be putting on a front as if you are, okay, but you're not. Healing is here. So there's still some things that you may be holding on to that you need to release and let go of so that you can have full, true healing. Maybe things from the past have happened to you that have forced you to put on this persona as if you are the strongest woman alive. But they feel that they know better and that they can see through that facade that you've put up, and that they want you to see who you truly are, that you are strong, but you still need to heal. You're a gift to the world, but you still need to heal. You are inspiring. You are extremely imaginative. You may be a Pisces, or an Aquarius, or Gemini. You still, in all, you exude a lot of strength. And, but, they still feel that you need to heal from some things. And you need to look at the person in the mirror and truly, accept all of who you are. Like, almost like you may not see yourself truly in a realistic light. You may not be realistic with how you view yourself. And they really want you to just come to reality about certain things. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. It's up to you. How their hidden feelings and their unspoken, things and feelings about you. For those who chose Rihanna, in that moment, I didn't care. They may have said some things that, they may now regret. They may have lied to you in a sense of saying, like, oh yeah, you totally, I don't know, look great in that outfit. And But how they truly felt was like, no, you don't look good in that outfit. And they didn't say anything, but they told you what you wanted to hear. That's just an example, but I'm just saying they're telling you what you want to hear, and they're like saying like, look, I'm lying to you, you know, I'm lying. Um, they do feel like you don't know how to let things go, that you hold on to things for too long, and you need to, be like a duck, let it flow off your back sometimes, like water off the back, right? But you don't, you hold on to it. There is a friend who is saying you guys might have had an argument or a disagreement, and they are done with this friendship. They are moving on, and they're not coming back because they feel like it'd be best for them. They really just don't know what you want from them or what you expect from them in the friendship. They feel like they've given you a lot. They've given a lot of time and energy to this friendship, and you're still not satisfied, so they're leaving. They're gone. They don't care anymore. You may have been that person to walk away, and they wish you would come back, but you've decided that you don't care anymore and that you don't want this friendship. Um, but at the end of the day, somebody doesn't feel like they know you, or you may feel like you don't know these people that are supposed to be your friends. Like at the end of the day, something happened where you feel like, I just don't know these people as well as I thought I did. And you may have been lied to. But this is their hidden feelings, their hidden thoughts, and so they really just don't feel like they know who you are. They're totally fine with letting this friendship dissolve, and they just don't care anymore. They don't want to lie anymore, and they want it to just, they want what's best for themselves, and you should want what's best for you. It may have been an accident how you guys came into friendship. You may have been simply just trying to be a good friend or just a good person and provide aid to someone. There may have been some type of domestic situation in which you came in and provided some type of aid. They may be someone who is your teacher or your coach, or someone who your advisor in some type of way, your therapist, whatever. Someone was suffering and someone came to the rescue type of situation in which you guys became friends. But it's like no more. There's a lot of ego going on in this situation, and someone finding their self-worth throughout. It's almost like these people weren't really ever your friends. They were really more so of just opportunist. Can't talk. Like you know, they like it when you're suffering. They like it when you're down. They like it when you don't know your self-worth and you don't know your power. They like to be ahead of you and better than you, and the one who's helping you. They like it when you're defenseless and vulnerable and um, not doing well. They like bossing you around, essentially. They're not good friends. So whoever left, if it was you, keep moving, baby. It may be an Aquarius, it may be an Aries or a Scorpio, or a Cancer or Pisces who is a part of this friend group that you are walking away from, or they are walking away from you. Take it how it applies. Yes. 3 arcana. I mean, that's pretty, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, Aries, or Scorpio are a part of this friend group of yours. Whoever they are, like seriously, they're not your friends. It was just, one of those times where it's like, okay, I have an opportunity to kind of use this person um, for whatever, you know? And so that's what they did. They're very egotistic. They may be a Leo as well, but that didn't come out. So I'm going to just say maybe for some of you. But it's just one of those things where it's like you were a good opportunity in that moment. That was a season. Let this one go. They're not really your friends. They don't like to see you shine. They don't like to see you doing extremely well. And they're jealous of you at the end of the day. A lot of tower moments, a lot of things happening that were kind of out of your um, hand in a way. I mean, you had a little bit of a hand in it, but it wasn't intentional. It was just something that the universe, the divine, decided this was best for you, is to relinquish and release this particular friendship because they don't view you in a very good light. They view you as not even like they want to be protective of you, because I was in another group picking. Those friends wanted to protect this person, but with yours, it's like, no, they're not trying to be protective of you. They really could care less. Honestly, it's kind of sad, really. um, yeah, I would get away from them as soon as possible. As soon as possible. All right, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so for all of you who chose the final group, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong. Bahamadia. Bahamadia. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but knowledge. This is your reading for how your friends truly feel about you. And starting out with their pretty much overall view of you, you are very knowledgeable. You may be an Aquarius, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. You're very natural, authentic to yourself and how you like to present yourself to the world. You're authentic. You are just you won't conform to how other people um feel that you should be in the world. um you're adventurous. You may be a Sagittarius as well, but you're adventurous. You're someone who is just extremely intuitive and knowing, and you're constantly on the go as far as um, spiritual enlightenment and higher consciousness, higher thinking, a greater perspective. You're very worldly in the sense where you're just very knowledgeable. You have a lot of um, you just have a library's, worth of knowledge in your head. You may meditate a lot or do yoga or go on hikes a lot. You're very adventurous, like I said. And you're always down to learn and to grow in your knowledge. They do see you as someone who is just an amazing wealth of knowledge, just an amazing person. Their hidden thoughts and feelings about you is that for those friends who kind of walked away or created an issue so that they could get out of the relationship with you, they really did do it for your own protection, not to hurt you, but they couldn't see any other way out. And so to them, they had to take the quote unquote easy way out. And you didn't imagine the things that you saw them do or what they said or how they felt or anything like that about these particular people. What you saw, heard, felt was true. And, you know, um, they think highly of you, but they act like you're not the shit. like, they really do. You're extremely forthcoming, honest, direct. You don't, sugarcoat things. You go straight for the jugular. Um, and for other friends in this friends group, they really do feel like you are their soulmate. not in a romantic sense. Soulmate as far as you were meant to be in their life, and you were meant to be on this portion of the journey with them. Extremely grand, like you are someone who motivates them, inspires them, and advises them. They see you as someone who you just have the knowledge, you just know. So they love to be around you. They always want to be around you. You just have that energy. But for others, other friends in this group, it's like a triad, right? So you have the few that had to leave because they weren't good for you. So they had to leave. You have the other ones who are your real friends who are kind of like on your level, right? And they're aspiring for the same things that you're aspiring for. And so they enjoy, having you as a companion on this portion of their journey, right? And then you have the other ones who are inspired by you. They're not quite on your level yet, but they are so inspired by you, and they want to get to your level, not to be in competition with you, but more so that they can, because you inspire them. So they want to level up for themselves and grow to higher heights, right? Reach higher peaks in life and what have you. So you have quite an array of feelings towards you as a person that's hidden from you. So you do have people who are in competition with you. You do have people who need to exit because they are no good to you. They only see you as competition or as someone who, they don't really have full respect for. And then you have all these other people who are inspired by you, right? Um, you're doing great things and they can feel it. They know it. Everyone can feel it and know it, but people react differently, right? Sometimes people react out of jealousy or hatred or spite or whatever. And then there's other people who you ignite something within them to be great. You are a hard worker. You move forward. You're very intuitive and knowing. You take on challenges as if it's nothing. And you have to, because you know that if you don't, you won't be able to move forward. You possibly met these people or these friend group through a marriage of some kind. Maybe you were dating somebody and that's how you became friends with these people. They may be friends of your spouse or your mate that have become friends with you. Or maybe possibly for others of you, it was they just came into your life for a season and they are exiting out now. you They were there for a season, they were there for a reason. They came up and lived their purpose in your life, and now it's time for them to move on and for you to go on to a different you know a different hurdle, different phase in life. They may have came into your life because you were the mediator in this situation in which they were having a disagreement or some type of argument between somebody else, and you came in and mediated, and because of that, um, you know, a friendship grew from that. Um, yeah. So what this these people could be Tauruses. Like I said, you could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, Aquarius, um, or even a Pisces, or a Sagittarius. And who are these friends? Who are these friends? So that you can at least have an idea of who exactly they are. So I feel like you have a lot of people around you, and you want to get more specific to it. And one more. Okay, two more. So this person may be in a Sagittarius. That's coming through once again. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. They could be a Pisces, a Gemini, a Capricorn, Taurus. Pisces is strong with this Hangman. And then a Ten of Swords, so they could be an air sign. Once again, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But you have a strong Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo. The mutable signs are strong as far as these friend group, but it could be any of the fire, air, or water signs. Alrighty. So that is your reading. You have a pretty solid friends group, but you do have some straggling, some ends that need to be cut, trimmed, and then you can enjoy this new. And also, the friendships aren't just friendships, because, for example, my parents, they've been married for, I don't know, 30 some years. They've known each other since the second grade. Okay, obviously they didn't get married that young, so they've known each other for longer than, a lot at the average married people. So they're friends. Like, my dad is my mom's best friend and vice versa. They are best friends. So your friend group could be, because you did have marriage in there, so your best friend, or that friend that we're talking about here, could very well be a spouse. So don't limit yourself to platonic relationships as only the ways that you can express friendship between people. You can be friends with your sibling, that can be your best friend. And then you have other people who aren't related to you in any way who are your friends. And, they're just as important too. And, whether you're still in that relationship with that person or not, they still see you as a wonderful, wonderful person who is their friend. And even if you're divorced, you can still be friends with your divorce, it doesn't always happen like that, but it could be that. So it's pretty awesome if you do. Like, you guys recognize, hey, we can't be together like that, but I still like you as a companion. You're still a cool friend. You're still a good person at the end of the day. We just weren't compatible in that sense. That's for somebody obviously specific, but anywho, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your week, day, month, life, and I'll see you in the next one.